Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning back into the aptly named brand new name for us, but not for you.
Not for you. No, just us.
Just us, because it took us 3 episodes to decide. It's the
Thundercross Split Podcast.
Thunder Cross Splitcast.
Only real JoJo fans would get that reference, like, purist.
Yeah. Part 1. Turns out it's pretty good for picking names from.
Yeah, it's also, something you shouldn't skip. Part 1.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm looking directly at you. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the cast. This is episode 3. We have a brand new chapter of Part 9, the Jojo Lands.
Oh wow! How this is all right. Let's delve into this now.
Well, hold on. We don't have to delve into this right quick like this. Like what's been going on?
Me?
Yeah. What's been going on with you, Eric?
Reading One Piece, reading JoJo.
Okay.
Stock markets.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about stock markets.
We're not gonna get into that. This is 'cause
you don't want to talk about
I don't know anything.
Dow Jones
And NASDAQ.
and his partner NASDAQ.
The best tag team wrestling, up-and-coming tag team wrestlers.
Listen, Logan Easton LaRoe lost his championship belt. So I think there might be a third rich boy in the Moist Wrestling Championship League. Look that up on YouTube, by the way. It's pretty good.
But anyway, back to part 9. Oh, no, we were talking about myself, right?
Well, yeah. What's going on?
Oh, no, hold on. What's going on with you first? How are you doing, man?
What's going on with me? I'm tired. I'm
Same.
doing a lot of stuff. And the day I toil in the fields and plant plants for people and dig up weeds and harvest their crops.
Damn, you sound like a badass cowboy.
And then at night, we have the band do some music. And also at night, we do this.
Yes, we do.
I've been into the One Piece card game recently.
Yeah, and I have a deck.
Yeah. I still only have played those 2 games with you.
You mostly just collect them, but right now.
Yeah, I
think
kind of
there's
want to play, but I just pick up the cards and I'm like, ooh, look.
There should be a JoJo card game. I'm pretty sure they exist.
Yeah, I think
Which should be a good
one
one.
of the what is it? White Shorts is the name of
White Shorts.
yeah, White Shorts. Weiss Schwartz is a Japanese card game, but their gimmick is that they have all sorts of different properties on it.
Oh, like Magic?
Yeah.
That's
Magic is
thing.
starting to do that with the Lord of the Rings, with Walking Dead, and some other stuff.
My little fuckos.
What? Who are they?
Just my people.
All right, but anyway,
Let's talk about JoJo now.
yeah, there's a whole JoJo expansive for White Shorts, like a whole set that's just like part 5. Just part 5.
Just part
themed.
5.
Part 5 was hugely popular when it came out
in
on
Japan.
anime.
Yeah.
Well,
Also here, yeah, when the anime came out.
yeah, and the Jornos theme became a huge meme that
God
everybody
damn,
knew.
that is the whole reason why it's even popular.
I mean, if
But,
it exposes more people to JoJo, I'm totally down for that.
It is a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, good song. I'm fine. But
Most of the JoJo music's pretty good.
yeah, it wasn't until that one though, until that it blew up. That Jorno's theme. Dude, I don't even remember these guys' names. Who are these? You got Dragona, you got Jodio. Who's these 2 fuckwads again?
Paco, that's the guy with the hat. Well, they both have hats, actually.
He's
He's a guy with this really crazy eye makeup.
He seems like the Okuyasu of the group so far. The Polar Rift.
I don't know. I don't really get that vibe from him. I think he's.
I get that vibe.
He seems really like stoic and quiet. I guess that's
Yeah?
Jodio was more stoic and quiet. But the other guy's name's Usagi. We've been talking to him, calling him Hot Dog Guy.
Which one?
Usagi.
Oh, fucking the Usopp.
No, the guy in the jumpsuit.
I hate their designs.
Really?
I don't like that guy.
Oh, I think you'll warm up to him.
You know, it's always the main characters that I like the designs of. He put more thought into.
Look,
So let's go over this fucking chapter already.
okay, all right. So
I'm sorry, Rohan.
what's the difference?
He's like swimming in his fancy pool. Look at Jodio just walking past him like it's normal. Like, and he.
I bet he's like perfectly like lock and step outside of Rohan's view the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And you get this little what does that say? Chirp chirp. Splish splash.
Splish splash having a bath. So freaking little Jodio has a little fanboy freak out moment looking at Rohan's artwork. Little freak. He's like a little Koichi moment.
Yeah, he shows him stealing his iPad. And he's like,
We got-
wow, this really is Rohan. This is really his design. Pink Dark Boy.
Pink dork boy.
Dork. Nice. That's a good
That's a
Ed and Eddie reference.
there you go. The obligatory Ed and Eddie reference.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with a diamond. So they're here to steal a diamond.
Where the fuck does Rohan have a diamond?
Well, in this chapter, Rohan has a lot of stuff that
A lot of
is-
rock-based things.
Yeah, I think Iraqi is really leaning into the rock stuff.
Dude, rock humans are totally gonna come back. I
think
call it right now.
I think Paco's a rock human.
You think? Oh, that's true.
Because
dude.
in chapter 1, they were like, yeah, this guy is like chiseled like a rock, and he
No
left
way.
school for like a whole year, and he was in rock hibernation.
Dude, hold on. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be cool. Wouldn't he know what's going on with all those rocks in there? Whatever.
maybe.
I was
Who knows?
the other guy knows a lot about rocks too. The fucking the dork looking guy.
Usagi.
Yeah, Usopp.
Well, yeah. When we get there, we'll get there. The next panel shows Dragona using his smooth operators.
Oh, dude, I want them to put smooth operators on me.
What are they going to operate on?
Hopefully get rid of that cancer in my stomach. Anyway,
I'm sorry, you what?
Just-
Somebody
all
out
right, JK,
there
JK.
is got stomach cancer, and
I hope they
for real.
laughed.
Yeah. I hope they're not too mad at us.
I hope they don't unsubscribe.
Yeah, we only have like 0 of those right now.
If you have stomach cancer, please like and subscribe.
Oh my god. Okay. The Thundercross Split podcast is issuing an apology to all stomach cancer people.
Yes, they have names, you know, Kyle.
You think I know their names? Oh, I think we're gonna have to take this out. This is fucked up. Okay.
All right, so it's okay. Let's keep going.
Okay.
So they're fucking around in his house, touching his things. Fucking Paco and Millhouse is like grabbing everything in Rohan's possession, which makes sense. This is like a villa, right? Like
Yeah. This is like a vacation house.
So it's like he's just gonna take all his shit.
I guess.
Because
I guess Rohan.
Right. So is this his house or is it like a hotel? I forgot what they.
I don't know if he owns this house or
Because like if
it's
he
like a
didn't,
timeshare.
yeah, if he didn't, I would steal everything because it'll all like check back to him. You know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll raid that mini fridge that's like $5 a candy bar.
Yeah.
He could afford it. He has a fucking diamond in his fucking
Well,
safe.
you know, yeah, exactly. Well, he could do whatever he wants. He's Rohan Kishibe. But also,
he's a
there's
stan,
there's
too.
this cat walking around that apparently does stuff. They get inside the house and they're like, "All right, guys, we have just a little bit of time to find this diamond. Don't steal anything besides the diamond."
Dude,
Says Dragona.
They started stealing off dick. Like the very next panel is them touching shit. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they like
look, his arms are like wrapped in shit.
yeah, like
Hey,
already just stealing a bunch of like wine and shit.
This guy's stuffing his
They're
backpack.
and they're getting on the plane to go back to the other island.
Oh yeah, and it's funny. Like after he freaking like scolds them, freaking Millhouse like takes out scissors and starts cutting up the
Is Usagi just the Millhouse of part 9?
Yes, until he earns my respect so I can learn his full name. He's just Millhouse.
Okay, yeah, he just
Starts cutting up his freaking art with scissors.
priceless art, I'm sure.
And they're like, don't even care because it's true. They're looking for something.
Yeah, it's like nope, nothing here until they stumble upon this
rock collection. This rock laboratory. Rohan, you freak. What are you doing?
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
It's like that scene. It's like that scene from the part 4 when he's like dissecting a freaking spider and licking it for studying.
Yeah,
I think Araki's doing this right here. This whole like rock lab is actually his idea of like drawing rocks. Like studying, like to a science.
So do you think
so he
that
can
this
draw it better?
So do you think that this is kind of gonna mirror the arc where Rohan was first introduced in part 4?
Maybe. This might be cool. Actually, yeah. No, I don't know. At the end, there's that cat that we're gonna come back to when we get to that.
There's that cat. So like.
It does seem like that though, because
Jodio's really into Rohan.
Yeah, and when
like Koichi.
When I was reading that, and he said he's going through his pad and reading the manuscripts. Doesn't that activate Heaven's Door? Like, so technically, Jodio's already like affected by it if you think about it.
Oh, yeah. So just like when.
Does it work?
Just like when they were reading his comics in part 4.
Yeah, I know it's on a tablet this time. Do you think that would count? That would be a good way to get someone into your stand attack.
Oh, man, stands use iPads. That's crazy.
Dude, remember when stands use iPhones?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man,
that was a Born This Way. That was a good arc.
No, that was the. Was that when Yasuho got her stand ability?
Yeah, that's when. No, that's not when she got her stand ability. It's just like Paisley Park was in Josuke's phone. And it was like, go left, go right. And it was like trying to help him escape. Okay.
It's still pretty weird seeing all these modern technologies in my JoJo, but
well, hey, look,
the times are changing.
And this is the first time that we've been like along for the ride from the beginning of a JoJo part.
Yeah. So this is the beginning,
isn't it? And each
time,
it's a
weird feeling.
Yeah, usually doesn't Araki like write his parts something like 5 to 6 years in the future from when he started writing it?
Yeah. Like does this give a year on this?
No, there's no year, but
we just assume it's modern.
He has a Nintendo Switch. They talk about Dua Lipa, who's very recently famous.
So I guess you could say I guess we could say.
Talk about COVID.
All right, so they got this rock laboratory now.
Right.
So I guess this is real talk. I mean, not joking around. I guess this is gonna bring in rock humans somehow. Maybe.
I mean
that's
it's got to, right?
Dude, we only destroyed a fruit company. We need to destroy all of them.
Yeah, that's like the plot of the first Halo game. It's like they destroyed the one Halo, and at the end, there's actually thousands of Halos.
Master Chief, there's actually another Halo, more of them actually.
And he's like, "You what?
Where were they hiding?"
Each Halo game is another Halo.
A Halo within itself.
That's a Halo within a Halo. But so, kind of talking about the rock human stuff, the age-old stand users attract other stand users.
The age-old rock human problem.
Right? Stand users attract stand users. And if most rock humans are stand users,
98%, I think.
yeah. So could you imagine
Crazy.
being a rock human and you don't have a stand?
Yeah, you're.
And all the other rock humans are like,
what the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
I'd imagine it would be like in Star Trek when Spock has emotions and all the other Vulcans are like, wow, he has emotions. What a loser.
Yeah,
And he's like, he's like, the only reason that hurts is because I have emotions.
They're like, damn, he got us on that one.
Born from a wasp's nest.
It's that Captain Kirk love energy that he gives off to him.
To who?
To Spock. That's how Spock knows how to love. He learns to love through Captain Kirk.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Star Trek broke a lot of ground.
It broke my heart. But anyway.
Yeah. So
Rocks.
Rocks.
This is the rock chapter.
Jodio is flipping through the iPad, and there's a picture of a volcano, right?
What does that mean?
We don't know. There's some flowing lava. And remember a few chapters ago, there's a picture of Jodio like jumping or like leaping on a volcano. So I think I think volcanoes are, I don't know, maybe perhaps where rock humans
it's like a breeding
started.
ground. Yeah, it's probably like a breeding ground, where
Yeah.
rock humans fuck.
Maybe. And then Araki does another one of those like, oh, you don't know what this thing is? Let me explain it to you.
Let me be that one. Let this character have a random factoid about how relevant the current situation is.
Right.
But I also like how Araki wants to remind us that he doesn't hate dogs because Rohan has pictures of dogs in his tablet, and since Rohan
and
is
it's the
Araki,
same dog from part 4.
Is it?
Yeah,
is that?
it's the same dog. Not part 4, but in like the Rohan comics, it's pretty much the same dog.
I didn't read them all, so.
Didn't you buy? We have 2 volumes of Thus Spoke Rohan.
Yeah, I didn't
out
read
here.
it though. I didn't read them yet, but
good.
I did watch the anime. That's the only thing I know about.
The anime's really good.
That is really, even though how creepy Koichi looks.
Dude, some of that manga gets really like body horrific.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, Araki definitely needs to do some more horror stuff.
Araki needs to do more side character comics.
Well,
what kind of character would you like to see as in his own one shot?
Polnareff.
That's a good one. Mine would be Stroheim.
What do you want to watch Stroheim?
I want to see Stroheim as a fucking cyborg, like killing a bunch of Soviet soldiers in World War II, and then eventually like dying. Maybe the Soviets have a cyborg too. I don't know.
That could be kind of fun.
Actually, he is a Nazi, so he probably deserves to die.
Yeah, I mean, he did. I don't understand how he was like this pinnacle of technology, and he's just like, yeah, he died a proud German soldier
in Stalingrad. Like I thought, you fought a pillar man. I mean, you lost, but you stood your ground.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Dude, there must have been more to that battle of Stalingrad that we're not told. Araki, please expand on that battle so I know what really happened to Stroheim.
Yeah, we need those real answers.
Did he defect from the Germans, or did he die? Did he actually die a proud man of his country?
Maybe he defected.
I want to believe.
And then both sides were firing on him.
Oh, he defected, and the Germans had another.
That's my
cyborg?
headcanon. I'm gonna say he defected. Because I want to like Stroheim.
You want to know my fanfic? The
What?
Germans have another cyborg Nazi, and they fight.
Whoa.
I'd watch that.
Hell yeah.
2 cyborg Nazis.
One realizing the error of their ways. It's like a
friendship.
Terminator thing.
Yeah, because Stroheim realized what friendship is. He also hung out with Smokey, so he knows that being racist is bad. Because Smokey's the boy.
Yeah, he becomes the mayor of New York City and a president later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I love that, man.
Wild.
That's my favorite character.
All right, let's go back to this chapter. Though.
Fuck part 9. Let's just talk about part 2. Fuck this.
He said we got on to
Yeah.
part 2 characters.
Yeah, let's just fuck this. Let's talk about this is the new. I'm changing my mind. This is the new part 2 podcast, strictly about part 2.
So
all right,
we can't call it Thundercross Splitcast anymore.
We'll
What do we
call
have
it.
to
We'll call it. We'll call it. The Cracker Volley podcast. I don't know.
Slacker Volley Podcast.
Whatever the scarf that Strazer wears. All right.
Strazer.
What's your favorite Joseph Joestar moment?
When he in part 3 when
That's not part 2.
you said Joseph Joestar.
I know. Keep going.
Okay. You want a part 2 moment?
You sure? Just let me hear it.
I like when he is fighting AC/DC.
That's a good fight. That's actually one of my favorite fights in the whole series. Is this AC/DC fight?
And AC/DC like starts crying and like going, "Oh, it hurts so much!" And he's like, "What the hell is up with this dude?" And he's like, "I am all better now."
Immediately.
Yeah. But then Joseph like hops around the
spikes?
the spikes, and he's secretly setting up the
The trap.
hormone infused string
Yeah,
trap.
he sets up the trap, and then AC/DC's like, "Oh, I knew about your trap." But he's like, "Oh, dang it!" But he won't know about this trap. But AC/DC's like, "Ah, I knew that trap." And then Joseph's like, "Oh, I guess you won, but changed my mind because I have another trap." And then AC/DC's like, "No,
Oh, not a third trap.
it's just layers upon layers, dude."
Yeah,
I
and then
love it.
he turns into a little brainstem and like
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
he's cunning. He's cunning that AC/DC.
I'm we can go back to part 9. I just wanted to go on a part 2 talk for a little
Yeah,
bit.
we had a detour part 2.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
so at this point, Usagi's like, guys, that's AA lava or AA lava. I think it's AA lava.
Yeah.
Oh, but before then, Araki makes another Breaking Bad reference.
Did they?
Yeah.
Where at?
Where he's talking about the beakers and the flasks.
Oh yeah.
That's
Was-
Breaking Bad. Jesse's like, yo, I cook in this beaker or whatever, and he's like,
Oh.
you don't cook in the beaker, you cook in the flask, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't
That's
remember.
fun. That's actually pretty cool. How many Breaking Bad references have that?
This
been?
is like the 3rd or 4th one.
I mean, it's weird how everybody's watching Breaking Bad now. Right when
It's weird how it's made a big resurgence, but I think it's because
Yeah.
of Better Call Saul.
yeah, it's because it's not. I guess because it went on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I watched Breaking Bad, like, I marathoned most of it right as the last season was airing.
mhm.
And then I haven't watched a ton since, and then I watched Better Call Saul. And I was like, damn, that's a good show.
That first season was good.
All of it's good. But
That's the only
anyway,
one I watched. So Araki,
talk about
Araki loves
lava.
dogs.
It's smooth and pointy. I don't know. Like, I think that it has to be silicon or whatever.
And then there's that fucking cat. There's that cat.
This
we were talking
weird
about.
looking cat. Ma, there's a weird looking cat
Yo,
outside.
Ma.
And then Rohan gets out of the pool. Look, did these guys think he was going to be swimming in his pool all day? No, maybe not. And so Jodio starts to panic. You can see he's kind of sweating
Yeah, you
here
can see
as
the sweat.
Rohan is drying off.
See, Kyle. It's a Japanese symbol. The sweat drop is a Japanese symbol for nervousness.
And apparently there's a book called Encyclopedia of Polyhedrons.
What the hell is that? Is that a shape?
Yeah. I don't know what Rohan's
Is that
looking
a
up.
whole book about a shape? That's funny as fuck.
Anyway, Jodio's like, all right, guys, it's time to get out. He is coming inside. And they're like, no, wait, we found it.
Dude, how much you want to bet that this is the Rohan from the first universe? Because people always say like Giorno's probably in the Steel Ball Run universe. What if this is the same Rohan?
Rohan, do you think Rohan can he write on his own face?
I think he can. Yeah, he can, right? Because he can teach himself how to speak another language, right?
Well, he taught
He taught
Koichi. I
Actually, no.
maybe he
They
could
probably.
write on his own face say
I could be wrong.
Rohan Kishibe jumps a different universe,
And
or
then again, Araki can always just retcon anything he wants.
yeah, and all the other like
Remember when stands can
alternate.
go small?
Oh yeah, that was good. Part 3,
That was good.
they did the Magic School Bus episode
It
where
does,
they
it does
went-
that classic cartoon trope of being small and going inside someone's body.
whose body were they in? Avdol's?
Joseph.
They were in Joseph's body. He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh no!"
Oh, you're touching my brain. I'm sorry, I cut you off earlier.
I don't know. We were
Oh,
talking
my
about
bad.
like some Rohan stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rohan being in the from a different universe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he could.
Who knows? I think he could be the same person, but so far, every alternate universe like equivalent has like had a different character design. Like
Yeah,
Johnny to Jonathan, they're different.
Well, some characters look the same.
Like who?
It's on the top of my head. Oh fuck! I changed my mind. Maybe I don't know. Wait, Avdol kind of looked the same and Stroheim, but that's kind of no.
Yeah, I mean they had
These are the
those were like
no
Easter eggs.
They looked a little different.
they did look a little different.
Rohan
I mean,
looks 100% the same.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. I was trying to. I thought I knew there was another one, but I must have been mistaken.
Yeah, I think those Steel Ball Run contestants are just like Easter eggs.
No, they're real
minor.
people.
I mean, I'm sure
They
they
were
were.
real
They
people for
participated.
me.
They participated in the race. Okay, but anyway, Rohan gets up, and they were like, "Oh, hey, we found the diamond. There it is."
So Jodio has to freaking distract Rohan by using his stand, which was stupid because then now Rohan immediately knows there's a stand around.
Well, Rohan is suspicious. I don't think he
Hmm.
knows if it's a stand.
No, he concluded that. I think he concluded that at the end because it was weird how rain just fell down in this one spot.
Yeah,
And also it didn't hit any of like important stuff, and also like wow, that also hit that cactus that pierced me.
right.
So he's like, there's something's going on.
Yeah, he definitely knows there's something going on. Meanwhile, the group find the diamond.
They
and
finally found it.
They find it.
They've also
and-
found that other rock piece,
Yeah, right
Which-
next to it.
which I think was it Dragona that took it.
I don't.
I think so.
Let's see. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. There's that fucking cat again.
It's just walking around the house, and
God dang,
Uh,
Dracona is so hot. I mean, I'm sorry, what? Anyway,
the cat leaves string wherever.
look at
they-
it farting. Look, you can see the fart cloud it leaves behind.
Is that a fart cloud? I
mean,
guess
look,
so.
You can say it's a walk cloud.
I mean, he
but
drew the
a
cat
dust cloud.
butthole.
You can zoom in on that.
Yeah,
you
that he did it.
can- Good job, go Rocky.
Yeah.
See here, they find the diamond. They get out of there. Well, no, they got hit by the fishing line.
They did get hit by
Another
the fishing
weird
line.
ass fucking stand. Now there's fishing lines.
What's
what-
up with the Rocky using
what-
string stands or?
What was he does use strings a lot in his characters. Like
Yeah.
well, Joseph Joestar to begin with.
Yeah, Joseph, Jonathan, if you want to.
Well, it was mainly Joseph. I think Joseph's the string guy.
Yeah, and then Jolene, obviously.
Oh yeah, and Jolene.
and then
I forgot.
Mamazuku in part 8, Cowboy Tim, Mountain Tim.
Cowboy Tim.
I'm sorry. Put respect on his name. Mountain Tim was kind of a stringy dude.
He's a rope. But yeah, that is a straight line.
It's like, how many times
Oh,
are you gonna want?
Also, ACDC with his weird tentacle veins.
Yeah, that could
was-
be a stand.
What was Millhouse's stand again? There's something about turning
Usogi,
yeah,
Usagi.
I'm not calling him that.
It's called the Mate Kudasai, and
Mate kudasai.
yeah,
God, I couldn't even remember. It's just something. It turns into something else.
it turns into something else, but somebody else has to ask for it.
Oh, I see.
He was like, "Hey, Dragona, you have to
Hey,
ask
Dragona,
for a
you-
camera."
Hey, Dragona, you want a hot tomato?
Also, can we talk about how like his idea of like, there's going to be 2 different camera feeds now. They're not going to know which one's real. And I'm like, y'all look similar enough.
Oh yeah, they didn't change their appearances, but
Yeah,
not by a lot.
I'm a little.
I'm a little
Obviously, somebody still showed up, and it's I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Paco gets his ankle got by the string.
ankle got.
Yeah, and it ties itself onto it.
And it just tightens.
Yeah, and until he starts bleeding.
It's a weird stand. It just hangs onto your ankle.
I wonder.
So this is going to be our first actual stand battle. Let's see how this goes.
I think you're right, actually.
This is our first Part 9 stand battle, so I hope this is fun.
What if Rohan's stand is different? What if it's the same character, Pink Dark Boy?
I'm going to
buy Pink Dark Boy. But what if it's this cat?
No, because Rohan doesn't know about the cat either.
Oh yeah, he says that.
I thought that at first.
Yeah. Anyway, the party's freaking out. Everybody's freaking out.
It's that classic JoJo moment where they're all getting attacked by Stan, and they're all like, "What's going on?
Yeah.
Look at all this injury we're getting, and still talking and moving around."
Yeah, this kind of actually reminds me of Beach Boys.
God damn it! The fun.
No, fun is.
Oh no, beach with the fishing line.
The fishing line, Pesci. Yeah, everybody kind of gets hit by it. I think Usogi jumps over it. Yeah, he jumps and avoids it.
Yeah, he does an ollie over it.
It looks like a fishing line. Yeah, and it kind of looks like a hook too. So
these guys don't know how to undo a sailor's knot.
Yeah, it's not good. They're freaking out.
Yeah, that's gonna cut off circulation.
Yeah,
blood circulation.
And don't forget, Jodio said in chapter 1.
What do you say?
He said, "Nobody could have prepared us for what happened here."
He said, "Life is a mechanism, and you gotta follow that mechanism."
That's right. So we get onto the last page here, and it's basically Rohan, like, being very suspicious. It's like, something's off.
Dude.
Why the fuck is it raining in this one particular spot?
There better not be another Joe Star around here. He's like sniffing around. He's like, smells like Joe Star. He's like, what the fuck? How does he know who I am?
Smells like New Jersey. That's where he's from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're from Atlantic City.
I smell Joe Star.
Joe Star.
So what do you think of these chapters?
I think it's a good setup chapter. I
hope it gets good.
I think certain things have to happen before
I know. I'll
be
honest.
is shown. I think next chapter is going to be a lot more impactful.
Yeah, I'm not. Nothing has left an impression on me yet, unfortunately. But I'm still in it. I'm still gonna go through it.
Oh yeah,
I still love JoJo.
You gotta let the man cook. That's what the people are saying.
But in the first chapter of Part 5, freaking Giorno made a frog, and Shovel Guy hits the frog. Or was that chapter 2? I don't know.
Well, that's back when Rocky was writing weekly.
That's back when Rocky was peaking.
You think he peaked on Part 5?
No, I think it was Part 7.
Yeah.
Like mid Part 7.
Mid Part 7 was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked it from like when they were the fight with what's his name?
Oh,
Wika Pipo?
Pork Pie Hat Kid. I know you want to cosplay as Pork Pat Hat Guy.
Pork Pat Hat.
Where it was Pork Pot Hat Kid.
That's
there
right.
You go.
You know, so our a little bit off topic, but our band got asked to play in a
JoJo deathmatch.
Well, kind of at an anime convention in Puerto Rico, and so here's something that I did is that so here in the United States, the English version of JoJo is like a slow drip feed. We get like one volume every 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And like part 5 has been coming out since like 2020. It's 2023 and we're finally
God, are you
getting the
serious?
last
In
it's been
2020? Was that? Oh my
well,
god.
2020, 2021. Yeah. And we're finally getting part 6, but we just got the part 6 anime and I'm a little burnt out because I've been just like consuming so much new JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, part 6 is great and all, but I want the cowboy JoJo.
Oh my god, this
And
kid.
you know how long it's going to take for us to get Steel Ball Run in English? We're going to have to wait for at least like 7 to 9 volumes of Stone Ocean.
Stone Ocean. In between those 4 to 6 months
Yeah.
that they come out.
So I just decided to go ahead and order the Spanish editions of Steel Ball Run. They were between like 15 and $20 a piece, and I got like the first 7 volumes. So I'm gonna brush up on my Spanish. You reading those volumes?
Nice. I'm just gonna look at the pictures.
I'll tell you what it says.
Oh, you tell me. Oh, look at that. You hear
Yeah.
that? He says he'll tell me. Oh,
I will tell you.
Little Mr. Spanish speaker.
Well, it starts off with a character whose name is in Spanish. Poco Loco.
This is a Spanish name?
Well, Poco means a little, and Loco means crazy. You never heard the song Poco Loco, un poquito de loco?
Are you saying my boy Poco Loco is a little crazy?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, his stand's pretty good.
Yeah, I like how he was a little English boy in Universe 1.
Oh, that was just Poco.
Yeah, just Poco.
Yeah,
Poco becomes a black man in the next timeline.
that's awesome. Good.
What a character! It's like when Neville from Harry Potter becomes that one black kid in the later on in the movies. Wasn't that one?
No,
Was
it's
it Neville?
not Neville. It's
I get them mixed
I think
up.
like Margaret Cho or I don't know. They like didn't read far enough ahead. But anyway,
yeah,
I like Poco Loco.
me too.
I like how he won the race.
He's my favorite character. Probably
Really?
he's probably up there.
His stand, Hey Ya, one of the
We all need a thing like Hey Ya in our lives.
I think we would all be in much better places if we all had a Hey Ya.
I can be your Hey Ya, Kyle.
You want to? You want to?
Let me just get on your back real quick.
You want?
Okay, well that was bad.
Okay.
I'm getting tired of this JoJo talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about let's do our obligatory 10-minute talk about One Piece at the end.
Okay,
Unless you
guys.
have anything else you want to talk about this chapter or JoJo in general.
So I'm gonna talk about how I feel about Part 9 so far.
Okay.
I like Jodio a lot.
You just like shitty kids.
What
No.
what other shitty kids do you think I like?
I don't know, Giorno.
I mean I like him, but like he definitely lost most of his personality.
Well, it was mostly a team, like the team that shined, like the whole team,
Right.
instead of just little Gio Nora. So
It was definitely Bruno's part more than Giorno's. I mean,
true. So what else do you like about Part 9?
it feels fresh.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a morally ambiguous Joestar again.
Okay,
I mean, like, I know Josuke from Part 8 was kind of like that, but he was still, like, more righteous than anybody else.
yeah.
And I know that Johnny from Part 7 was pretty selfish and, like, had that dark determination shit in his eyes and everything.
Dude, I hate that kid.
But he ended up, like, being a good guy.
Who, Johnny?
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, like, his dying act was saving his family.
All right.
So, like,
I guess you
that
do the
has a
same.
lot of weight. This kid, though.
Well, first of all, this kid would die for his family.
He does a lot for his mom.
Yeah, his mom.
I don't know if he would die for his. Maybe he would die for his bro.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but besides that,
But the fact that he's a criminal is also yes.
He is an active criminal.
Yes,
he's an active criminal. 15-year-old boy.
He sells drugs. He freaking beats up cops. which actually shouldn't be a criminal act, in my opinion. Just kidding.
Whoa,
Just kidding.
whoa!
But and he stealing from a manga artist.
Yeah, his favorite manga artist. I think he says in chapter 2, he's like, Rohan.
He was geeking out and
he
sweating.
was like, I pirate his anime. I go on the streaming sites.
I pirate his manga all the time.
That's right. I want Rocky to draw some dark pink boy. Can they have like an issue or two of that just to figure out what that is?
I'm getting tired of Rohan. Quit writing Rohan shit. Araki, I know you're listening to this right now. Write some Stroheim or Okuyasu shit, man. There's more characters in JoJo, but then again, those Thus Spoke Rohan books are pretty.
There
cool.
are a lot of novels out. There's like 2 part 5 books.
Dude, a fucking light novel, light my ass. You picked one up before? Same size as a book.
Yeah.
Not light at all. Anyway.
Yeah, why do they call them light novels?
Because isn't there pictures in it? I guess that makes it less bookish if there's a picture every now and then.
I guess. But Araki draws the pictures. I mean, I don't know. There's the book about Fugo. There's 2 books about Fugo, actually.
Did he actually illustrate that one?
Yeah, he illustrated a few of them.
All right, fine.
Yeah. Speaking of spin-offs, though, I'm really hoping that we get an English release for the Whole Horse Josuke spin-off.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I heard it's really good. I mean, I read the first few chapters, but I kind of like fell off for a bit. But
yeah,
I think
too.
Like the last chapter is coming out next month.
Is this like the last chapter? Like it's a one-shot series?
Yeah, it's a one-shot series.
Whoa. I mean, if it is going to come out in English, I think I'll just wait till that comes out and read it.
Maybe we should
start a Patreon to bring that here right now, or not Patreon. What's that thing called? Kickstarter.
GoFundMe.
Let's go fund JoJo. Fund JoJo.
Right. Well, I kind of have hope because they're kind of printing a lot of other JoJo stuff. Like they printed 2 volumes of Thus Spoke Rohan Kishbe.
They also have Rohan at the Louvre.
They have Rohan at the Louvre.
I have that one too.
Nice. It's a nice big oversized book too, with a lot of color pages.
Yeah, and Araki's
his manga in practice and how-to guide.
I read that one.
I think there is a part 2 that he wrote that's out in Japan. Yeah, it's out in Japan. I think.
Dude, America, get your shit together. There's this man across the sea writing genius work. I can't believe there's a part 2. It's like he's like the first chapter of that is like, hey, remember that first book? Yeah, forget about it. This is
this is the new stuff.
I'm retconning that. This is
watch it be like a college professor's like 2nd edition, and there's like the only thing that's changed are like where the contents fall on the page, and they just make you buy it again. Ugh, American education system.
God,
balls.
You know the book. You know that JoJo book that the guy wrote. Some guy wrote to analyze JoJo.
Yeah, it's the purple cover, right? I see that in a bunch of comic stores.
Yeah. Well, I don't need it because I can analyze JoJo by myself.
Really? Then what are we doing here together?
Whoa, analyzing it together.
You fool! You fell for it. The Thunder Cross Split podcast.
You got me with that.
That's right. Well, I don't know. I think I'm good talking about that. You want to go on to this
One Piece real quick? Just a quick One Piece squibble.
We do have to do a quick One Piece squibble.
Fuck Wano, dude. I hate that shit, bro. No.
Spoilers for One Piece.
All right, well, fair. Okay, to be fair, I did like the beginning of Wano. To be fair,
when they washed up on the island,
I think it's
4 years ago.
Big battle is when the clusterfuck happens. You know, in One Piece when the big battle happens, that's when clusterfuck ensues.
What do you mean the big battle? Like the ending battle?
It's like that part of the arc where like those Straw Hats are fighting. You know, it's
they're separated and they have to get back together.
Especially when I'm rereading One Piece, and I'm reading the beginning chapters where it's much more simple. There's just
Right.
some backstory. Then go to the fight. Like literally, in the Arlong Park arc, Luffy just walks to Arlong Park, and that's how it begins. No, and here in something like Enies Lobby or Dressrosa, where characters are running around all the time. There's a battles here and there. Sometimes there's short battles here and there. Sometimes the battles get cut off, and then the characters are in another position in the map, fighting
Right.
another person, and that like.
It's
You know what I'm
it
saying?
becomes
'Cause
like a
it seems like okay, these two people are gonna fight. Oh wait, never mind. Because then like 2 chapters later, they're not together anymore. They're somehow got split up, and now they're not fighting each other, they're fighting someone else. You know how that goes.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm being kind of picky. I know I'm being a little harsh.
I think it hits different when you're waiting week for week.
Yeah.
And that's how I read Wano, is week by week.
So I am going to reread it, of course, because I'm actually starting. From
Right, because we
beginning.
have most of the Wano arc in our books, right?
But right now, my first impression, ass.
Are you at the Wano arc in
No,
your reread?
I'm reading. I'm at Water 7. I'm at the beginning of Water 7.
Well, okay.
So, but I'll eventually get there and read it at its whole. But
Okay.
as of right now,
it might hit different together as its whole.
it is kind of. I did feel that way with Dressrosa for a while, but not. I don't feel this distasteful though with Dressrosa.
Yeah.
But there was a point in my life where I was like, man, Dressrosa sucked. But then someone at work who was training me spent like the next like hour telling me about like hyping up Dressrosa, and then by the end I was like, okay, Dressrosa is pretty cool.
Dressrosa has a lot of cool moments.
There's a
Like
lot-
the
and it-
birdcage is a very cool
Birdcage,
climax.
Frankie's
of the,
best fight is
yeah,
actually one of the best
first
fights,
one what's it?
canonically.
Canonical kisses in One Piece. The first canonical kiss.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like lip
I don't
to
think
lip?
it shows anybody kissing in One Piece besides
Was it-
that.
Was it Sanchi and that one chick?
Oh, pudding?
No, Violet.
No,
Violet?
it was Frankie.
Frankie?
Frankie in his fight against.
Oh, he kissed with the chick with the vacuum.
Yeah.
No way, that's the first kiss.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My boy Frankie. That's one of the best fights. Senior Pink and his backstory. I like Doflamingo's crew because they all look like washed up rock stars, right?
All right, yeah.
I
guess so,
It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I just wish but for the anime, that was like peak One Piece looking like trash.
Oh my god, completely worst fucking arc ever.
Worst.
I remember like trying
There's so
to
much
watch that.
filler in that.
Yeah.
And like,
I wanted to watch like the Frankie fight, right? So I found the episode where it starts. I was like, or something like that. Like
and it
a
just keeps
section.
going.
Yeah, I had to skip like 10 episodes to see what happens next in that because I kept like, all right, let me see if it's in this episode, and then I fast forward through it, nothing, and the next episode, wait, still no Frankie. Well, no, there will be a Frankie, just them standing and like looking like with their fist up, and it's like, ooh, they're still fighting. Just
I
to let
know.
you know, and then it's like, all right, when are they actually gonna fight? And then 10 episodes later, that's when their fight continues. I'm like, God damn it! You got to wait 10 weeks. Imagine being an anime only watcher. You have to wait 10 weeks to see this awesome Frankie fight unfold, and then when that's over, you got to wait like 4 more weeks to see.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. The state of One Piece suffers from its success, and like it's just a
There's somebody at Toei just cranking a machine, just 24/7, just constantly
I know, and
like
it's just
moving this
ringing out
crank.
animators.
Yeah,
it's ringing out everybody who's involved.
Yeah,
Voice actors get a lot of like fame and credit for the stuff for like shows.
yeah.
But like you never see any of like the star animators or
First of all,
anything like that.
because you know why? Because the animators for this show suck. I don't give a.
Well, I don't think they suck. I think that they're just under awful conditions and they have to make as much as they can while like their bosses are whipping them.
That's true, but I also see Toei just cutting corners a lot. Too.
Oh, 100%.
Just
but then Wano showed up and they're like, "Oh shit, this is the arc that looks like Japan. We can't make Japan look bad."
yeah, it looks nice, but the animation, as in
Still not there.
Yeah, I mean, that's a difference between like, I guess the art style. Yeah, the art style improved greatly, but the animation is still the animation got worse. I know people think like, wow, it's better now, but it's like, yeah, it looks nice. Like I'll give you that. Like it's actual characters are on model all the time. It's brighter, but the animation quality is just worse. Scenes are the padding, which is like just taking a panel and then like stretching it out for long than it should be, is so much worse now, in my opinion.
Yeah, and have you seen the more recent episodes where they're like fighting?
Let's see. No, I don't
And
want to.
they
It
it
sounds
looks like
awful.
Dragon Ball Z. Like they have purple auras and like
Everyone has an aura. Yeah,
it's
with hockey now, people have auras.
yeah, and I don't know, man. It's just weird, I guess. But I'll pop an anime episode on once in a while.
I know I'm coming off as a big Wano hater, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a reread. Let's see if I still hold true.
I remember people hating on a lot of different arcs, and then after a while, they're like, "Well, you don't want to feel bad."
Are you trying to say something to me, Kyle?
What?
The first time we ever met, you told me you liked One Piece, and I shat on your favorite arc.
Oh yeah, Skypiea. I was like, you like One Piece? I was like, yeah. You were like, what's your favorite arc? And I was at Skypiea. You said, get out of my house. I was like, what? I was like, Skypiea is important because without it, Robin just leaves the fucking crew the next island.
You're right. She but that was my first time reading it. I didn't, but a reread, it was good. Yeah,
true enough.
I guess I don't know. I guess when I was a kid reading it, I was like, this isn't. They're not on the sea. They're away from all this. Like you get all this fucking crazy like story build up. Like at the end of every arc, a big arc, you got to have all this information dump or about the world, and then they completely like leave that to another world.
Just like Iraqi will be like, hey, did you guys know that lava is X, Y, and Z?
I did not know that about X, Y, and Z.
I love it when narrator Chan comes out, JoJo. And he's like, the rods are a mythical flying insect species that don't eat, but they feed off of the energy of people when they fly close to them.
Falcons have 4 sets of lungs as they fly. Thank you, narrator Chan.
That's why Cars is going so fast.
Dude, top 10 narrator moments in JoJo. My favorite will always be him info dumping Falcon facts during the fucking pet shop fight.
That's why there can be fine underwater.
The number 2 would be him narrating Stray Cat's thoughts. Meow meow, it's a thought. Meow meow, where am I?
I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Well,
I guess our quick One Piece squibble turned into a big old Wano hate.
Yeah,
but that was fun though.
I mean,
wanted to get that out there.
We do kind of want to get it out there, and if you guys don't watch One Piece, I'm very sorry.
And I still have more to say about 102 that I didn't say, but we can get to that next time.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there might be room for like a small One Piece sidecast or something.
No, I like squeezing in a JoJo near the end.
Okay, yeah, maybe we can get some people to watch One Piece or read it.
This is also the cutout point where like JoJo fans are like, all right, enough of this One Piece crap. All right, I'm not.
Listen, One Piece has a card game now. Does JoJo have a card game?
Yeah, that's that. Well, White Shorts.
White Shorts. That's right. White Shorts did a JoJo expansion.
Yeah, dude. I told you. I was telling you about this earlier.
It was you who was telling the thing about to me. That's correct.
All right, everybody. This has been fun. This is Kyle. I'm Eric. Follow Kyle on KyleLovesJojo.com.
Yeah, that's the website I just bought. No, but if you do feel like wanting to find us, I think we are going to be setting up some social media now. Should be up before the first episode airs.
Name dropping my other podcast, Book Club from Planet Zero. Check it out if you like comics.
Book Club from Planet Zero?
If you're watching this, maybe you're a manga fan. We talk about manga too on there.
Especially One Piece.
Oh yeah, One Piece. I mean, I know how you JoJo fans hate your One Piece. I'm guessing.
You know what's funny is I talked to somebody today who was a huge JoJo fan, but was annoyed at the popularity of One Piece. Man, I remember when I was a kid and I liked One Piece, and all the Naruto fans,
Yeah,
Naruto
dude,
running up
same.
and down the track, were making fun of me for liking One
Dude,
Piece.
well, good thing I was like you in your situation, but I also watched Naruto too, so I knew how to blend in.
He did the.
I knew how to Naruto run and do the.
Well, we all did.
Well, I can do it better than you.
You want to? Let's take this outside, guys. We have to go Naruto run now.
Yeah.
So
So
you
we
guys have a wonderful night.
our people need us.
Follow us on all the stuff. We'll put it in the links in the description. If you want to follow me personally, you can find me at Kyle Russo Music on Instagram. Just check out some of my music stuff. Eric can be found out in the wild.
Yeah, you check me behind a dumpster at your Pizza Hut. I'm probably over there.
Yeah, meeting him is yours for the taking, but you gotta find him first.
Don't worry, I don't bite
He left everything he owns, and
in a single place.
good night, everybody.
Thunder, kill the sweet water!